let's discuss the limitation of controlling. There are lots of advantages of controlling, as well as we have seen that controlling is an important function in the process of management, but there are certain limitations too which must be kept in mind while exercising controlling function by the manager. So number 1, no control on external factors. As we know, students, that controlling function is exercised on the performance of the employees only. That means it is practiced in the internal environment of the organization, but there are lots of changes take place in the external environment. Say for example, government policy, technological changes, social changes, change in taste, preference, and income level of the consumers, and other natural situations. So these may lead to failure of implementation of planning and thus bring variation in the controlling measures. All right. So there is no control on external factor. It is a big limitation of controlling. Next is resistance from the employees. Whenever changes take place in external environment, we need to change, we need to modify our policies and strategies, and we need to implement our planning with changes. But it's very difficult from the employee side to accept or to adopt these changes. All right. Controlling may be costly affair. That means it needs to consumption of time and cost, incurred some cost as well. So it is a costly affair as it involves a lot of expenditure, time and effort. A small enterprise cannot afford to install an expensive control system. It cannot justify the expenses involved. Next one is difficulty in setting quantitative standards, that is human behavior, job satisfaction. So control system loses some of its effectiveness when standards cannot be defined in quantitative terms. This makes measurement of performance and their comparison with standards a difficult task. Employee moral, job satisfaction and human behavior are such areas where this problem might arise. All right.